Hello and welcome to Castaway Cay. My name is Denny, and Castaway Cay is Disney's private island here in the Caribbean. I am sailing on the Disney Dream currently, and it's Castaway Cay Day. I thought maybe I'd take you along with me for a little tour of the island, just in case you haven't been here in a long time and you want to connect with it. Forgive me for the wind. Whoosh. This video is sponsored by Give a Little Whistle Travel. Let's go. Here at Castaway Cay, the ship can pull right up to the dock. Now, one of the things that the ships sometimes have troubles with is the fact that due to high winds that can be in the area, they can't always dock, which that's super sad when that happens. That's not happened to us, and I'm so glad for it. But the ship will back in, and guests will walk right off, which is super, super convenient. Let's get a move on. So first things first, adults over the age of 18 need to bring a photo ID with them. You are in the Bahamas, and so you'll pass through a security checkpoint here as you go off to enjoy the island. You'll want to be sure to bring that ID with you and then show it on your way back to the ship at the end of the beach day. And who do we have here completing his second Castaway Cay 5K?
Hello.
Brian Sunderly.
Hello.
Hi, hun. What's that medal? Let's see the medal. That is a new medal, friends, and it's super cute. One thing to keep in mind when you step off the ship here is that you don't need to bring towels from your stateroom. There are towels here with cast members, crew members on the dock, which is a really nice thing. But you do need to take them from here down to the beaches, and then towel return bins are on the beaches. Look at this gorgeous day. Now, a word about this gorgeous day, as you can tell by the hair. It is windy, and the sound. It is windy. All boat tours have been canceled for today. They're not going to have guests up doing anything in the air today as well. So no hang gliding, not hang gliding, but you know what I mean. And here's Pluto right here.
Here on your birthday.
From the word go, we have got characters. So nice. Here are our towels. Hi there. Could I have one, please? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I've got my towel. I'm good to go. Another thing that happens here is we'll have characters at the little post office. Let me flip this around. There's Chip and Dale. Cutie patooties that they are. They have all the characters have brand new costumes that they have recently debuted. Another photo op with the Castaway Cay buoy. And this is our security checkpoint. They're doing some construction here. That's interesting. That is not typically here. Crane on Castaway. These are the names. Good morning. These are the names of the families who have sailed with Disney Cruise Line more than 50 cruises. So this was debuted very recently, and I'm sure is just the coolest thing for the families whose names get to be up there. That's a long little wall. That's so exciting. All right, here's a nice little overlook area near where all the groups meet up at Marge's Barges. If you have a group, you'll check in right there, a little short excursion kind of thing. Captain Bob Iger, the CEO of the company's name is always right there. So he is the once and current captain. This is where you'll find tour info. Of course, all tours are canceled today. High winds, baby, high winds. This is our directory of the island. See, that's where we are, just getting off of the ship. And we're going to walk around. There'll be a tram stop. We can either get on a tram or walk along the water to the first family beach. There's also a second family beach, and then cabanas, and then Serenity Bay. And you and I are going to explore it all. Let's go. So this is cargo handling. This is where the tram is. I usually walk. Now, when I had kids and lots of things on the island with me, most of the time, especially when the kids were smaller, we would take the tram. If we have our whole family with us, that's just what we do. Now, if I'm by myself or just with my hubby, I walk it. I love the walk from the ship. Okay, so it says tram stop service to Scuttles Cove and Castaway Beach. Next tram arrival, less than 6 minutes. I love how it says Bahamian time. Give them a little grace. Off we go. Also a fantastic photo op here. Castaway Cay with your ship and crane. All right, 7 minutes walk to Scuttles Cove and Castaway Family Beach. This is the way we're going. We'll get our steps in today. People are walking back to the ship with their Castaway Cay medals, which is always fun to see. I always thought, who are these people who wake up and get out here and run or walk and get back to the ship sweaty and then come back out for the day? Until I was one. I did the 5K with Brian a few years ago, and it was fabulous. So I get it. I do. Oh, I'm going to hold on to the towel on my shoulder. It's going to blow right away. Along the walkway here, and also people on the tram can see it as well, are little character spots. So you might have someone taking, getting a suntan or playing volleyball. And here goes the tram. We are coming up on the part of the beach where you can do rentals. So you'll do float rentals. You can also rent the big things with the inflated wheels. I don't know what those are called. But yes, you can also rent those as well here. Let's continue on. This is a tram stop. This is right by the main area of the island. So super, super quick to get here. So if you want to walk, you're not going to be missing out on too much action. So ahead we have Scuttles Cove. That's where the kids' play area is. All the kids' rec, Oceaneers Club and lab activities out here. So that's where you'll register your kiddo. Snorkel, boat rentals, first aid, restrooms, merchandise shops, and then the Castaway Family Beach and food and beverage services. So as soon as you get off your tram, here at the main stop, you will see additional island info. So all of the canceled tours for today, banana boat, parasailing, that's the word, snorkel by boat, glass bottom boat, fishing by boat, triple adventure, walking and kayak. You can rent a bike. You can rent floats and tubes, snorkels. This is Castaway Ray's Stingray Adventure area as well. Look how beautiful that is. I mean, the beaches here do not get any better. And there's Mickey the Mouse out by his little character mobile. So we'll have to go say hi to him real quick as well. But this is where you can pick up, your little kayaks, catamarans, and things like that. This tells a little bit of the story of Castaway Cay, so definitely hit pause here. Give that a read if you would like to. There's always a backstory with Disney, right? 3 explorers set out for adventure. This is Scuttles Cove. This is where you'll check in with the youth activities counselors. Some of the same counselors, all of the same counselors that your kid has gotten to know on the ship will be here, and they will still communicate with you the way that they've been communicating with you on the ship. There's Mickey. Oh, he is the cutest. The literal cutest. Oh, so sweet. All right, moving on up. It looks crowded here, but that's really because of Mickey and Goofy meeting and greeting. We've got Grouper Pavilion, first aid, restrooms, Monster Point, tram to Serenity Bay. We'll be going out there. That's the 18 and over area. And then hair braiding. We'll see that as well. Here's Goofy at Mount Rustmore, meeting and greeting families. He is the literal cutest in his new outfit.
Check out the bathing suit. He's ready to go swimming.
There's first aid. So if you scrape your toe, if you need a Band-Aid, that's where you go, or anything worse. Restrooms are here. And then we turn our attention to all things merchandise. And you'll have a little bit of everything here. She sells seashells and everything else. And of course, seashells is crossed out because she does not actually sell a seashell. They are big into no seashells back on the ship. You leave it the way you found it. I love that. That's so cute. Castaway Cay. I would love it in maybe like an ocean blue. I think that'd be beautiful. So bathing suits for the whole family here, which is really nice. Oh, speaking of ocean blue. Oh, that's pretty. Very pretty. All right, let's step inside real quick. Oh, the plushes. So sweet and cute. A little bit of everything in here. That's like a woven meshy Spirit jersey. Oh my goodness gracious, I love that. It's stretchy and meshy. Cute bags. T-shirts. Every day is a Sunday. So sweet. Yeah, that's adorable. There are two on the family beach area, the main family beach area. Forgive me, my eye is watering. I got sunblock in it earlier. Oh, I know you feel my pain. It's fine, it's just watering like crazy now. This is Disney Does a Caribbean Beach Paradise. This is it. Over the years, and we've been cruising for 20 years now, which is amazing to me, cruising on DCL for 20 years. This is always our family's favorite spot. Always our favorite stop. We do have a favorite restaurant in Cozumel, Las Palmas. So get there. Get there if you go to Cozumel. But this is our favorite right here. This is the first area of the family beach that I'm passing by right now. Let's take a quick peek. Yep, lounge chairs for days, regular low-slung chairs, beach chairs as well. You will find a hammock or two over there, or four. They are highly coveted, so the best time to find those are early in the morning. There's a few over here as well, early in the morning and then late in the afternoon. But those are lovely. I highly recommend them. But just gorgeous. You can find a lot of shade. In case you're a shade-loving person, you'll be okay. This is Pop's Props and Boat Repair. That is one of the dining pavilions. We're getting ready to come up on Cookies Barbecue. For a long time, this was the only food and beverage location on the family beach. This is before the family beach was expanded for the larger ships. So we now have Cookies 1 and Cookies 2. we'll go up and explore cookies too. Same menu, so no stress. You'll see the ice cream, soft serve ice cream machines. Those are very, very popular. You'll have tons of fresh fruit out here at lunchtime, and those are smoothies and frozen drinks for purchase. So I would love if some of the cold brew drinks from Lighthouse Point have come here. I don't think that they have, but they should if they haven't. This is Cookies Barbecue. Again, they are not serving at this time. We're here a little early, but you'll see that the crew is still getting things ready. These are your beverage stations. A little bird or two is playing at the beverage station. But all the sodas that you enjoy on board, you can also get here. This is another dining pavilion, more beverage stations, and a soft serve station. We'll come back once everything is up and running to show you that. We're coming up on the area of beach that Brian and I typically go to. It's just a little less crowded, and it's really centrally located. This is the Conked Out Bar. You will find bars strategically placed throughout the island. This is the Conked Out, very popular. Again, centrally located. There's also the Heads Up Bar, which is my favorite. Not that I'm a drinker, I like to go out there and get like pictures of the ship from out there because it's just gorgeous. I like to go out there every single time I'm on Castaway. I just have to spend some time over at Heads Up Bar. Now, another thing that I've gotten out there is they have great non-alcoholic smoothies. So feel free, friends. Feel free. Here we are, more beach. Beach. Another restroom, beach house. And your showers and faucets for your feet. Get that sand off. This is called In the Shade. This is the games pavilion. You can come and just get some shade, literally, and play some games with new friends and old friends and everyone in between. So always nice if your kiddo just needs some time to kind of calm down out of the sun. This is a great spot. As you can see, the huge Connect 4 grids are here as well. Like, there's a lot of fun things to do. We're going to turn here. There's again that favorite part of beach where Brian and I like to hang out. Typically, that's just where our family has landed over the years. There's also like a water play area out in the ocean. It's not as great and grand as the one that you now see at Lighthouse Point. Again, this is out in the water, but kids love it. My kids, when they were young, loved it. Just traversing it, dropping into the water, all that jazz. Lots of people coming back with their medals for the Castaway Cay 5K, which is so cool. All right, additional chairs up here, and we're coming up to the hair braiding station. All right, hair braiding is available. Short hair is $2 each, medium $3, long $3.50. Cornrows are $3 each, and then hair wraps are $3 an inch. So this is, we're going to talk about this, but this is a really special place for me, for our family. It's just my little mommy heart. My little mommy heart. So here at the hair braiding pavilion on Castaway Cay, they will bring in people who live on nearby islands to braid the hair. It is traditionally done, and it is absolutely gorgeous. My youngest used to get their hair braided every year and would come back with just a crown of braids, and those braids stay in for a long time. So in my mind, yes, there's hair braiding on the ship now, but initially there wasn't. Initially, this was the only place to get your hair braided on a Disney cruise, that or Nassau, like one of the islands. And this braiding is so finely done and so intricate. It's really beautiful. So in my mind, this is where you get your hair braided. The ship is fine, but this is my choice, 100%. We've now come upon the Bahamian retail area. This is the artisans from the area come in to sell some things that they'd like to sell. So we've got straw bags and straw hats and jewelry. You'll also see that at Lighthouse Point as well. Wood carvings, beautiful, really neat, special little things, all done by Bahamian artists. So very, very neat. So not only can you get Disney merch, you can get Bahamian merch as well. We have shirts here, and so they're not branded Castaway Cay, they're branded Bahamas, but shirts and swimsuits and sandals. They even got tie-dye dresses and shirts for the kids, which I love that. Bahamas, it's better here, yes. Yes, indeed it is. Love that. We're going to continue on. You'll see heads up bars this way, biking trails that way, and more restrooms, which is always nice that they give us a ton of restrooms. All right, there's our restrooms. Again, more signs, so this is so good. Cookies 2 is that way. We're going to go that way in just a minute. Flippers and floats right here. This is where you're going to go ahead and rent your floats and such. I love it. They've got just extra things, extra spots. So right now, walk-up rentals are $44 for an adult set and $24 for kids. When they expanded the Family Beach years ago, they also added in Pelican Plunge. It is a big water slide play structure out in the water. Now, here's something that I didn't fully realize until I went out there with my kids. My kids got me to go out there years and years ago, and you got to swim to get out there, and someone who is 5'2.5" is not going to be able to touch the bottom. So, strong swimmers out to Pelican Plunge only. Here's Pelican Point Overlook, which is really nice. All right, so you've got to be able to swim to get out there. It looks like they have maybe brought in some additional sand right now. So maybe just when I was here, it was way deep. It doesn't look quite as deep right now. But how fun is that? Those are some good water slides. We're going to turn around this way. I'm going to walk you out to the Heads Up Bar, and you can see what I mean by some gorgeous vantage points for your ship. Turn to the right. Here we go. I just love this place, this whole area. All right, there's the bar itself. And then there's your ship. How gorgeous is that? We're still here. It's morning, so, you know, sun's in the way, but there's the Disney Dream, and there's the Family Beach. It's so gorgeous. It's just so gorgeous. All right, we're headed away from the Heads Up Bar. We're going to go straight back down the walkway and hang a left to go toward the newer, in air quotes, edition of the Family Beach. So we're also going to find Cookies Barbecue 2. So Cookies 2, it's T-O-O, but it's, you know, play on words, you know. We've got some loungers tucked away from all the, up on the rocks, which is kind of nice. It's tucked away from the beach if you'd rather not be right on the water. Okay, we're here back at Flippers and Floats, and we're going to make this left. And we're going to find Wandering Oakens. Very cute, right? But really, we're gonna find this next spot where you can get all things smoothies. This is Summertime Freeze specialty drinks. So all of those smoothies, all non-alcoholic. Yum, yum, yum. We've got snow cones over here now, so that's fun. Ooh, I love a snow cone. I love a snow cone. All right, so a little bit of everything over here. So snow cones and slushies. And then there's bike rental right over there. And this is also your 5K start position as well. You just start. It's on your own. You don't stress over it. You just go do your 5K. And then you check in and you get your medal. So again, this is going to be the same kind of merch that we saw earlier. It's a smaller shop, but it's always a nice one. Cute. Cutie patootie patootie. Oh, I love that one. Greetings from Castaway Cay. Yeah, that's super cute. You'll find like toiletry essentials, beach time toiletry essentials. What is this? Is this a magnet? Yes, that's really cool. I don't know what that is, but it's neat. I have to have it, I feel like. I'm not fully understanding of it. Best key ever. Yes, indeed. All right, let's head back outside. Ooh, pins. Pins and pins and pins. All right, we are going to continue up to the additional part of the family beach. Here again, there's your 5K start moment. Here we go. So there's your bike rental spot. You can tell from the bike parts and pieces. Helmet return. So here's additional seating right here. And you can continue walking on up, and we'll get to cookies too. Okay, we're leaving that paved path. We're getting back on the little beachy sidewalk that will lead us to cookies too. We come across the grouper pavilion. That's just a dining pavilion. So at time of filming, everything opens for lunch at 11:30. But they have the soft serve machines going. Let's go. Come on. So let's check out cookies too for you. Condiments over here by seating. Of course, they've got everything you need beverage-wise. Let's take a quick peek at the line. And I can kind of tell you what's going to be offered today. So there's going to be red skin potato salad, grilled sweet corn salad, macaroni pasta salad, coleslaw. You can see they're making everything right here in an open kitchen, which is cool. At Cookies One, you don't have an open kitchen, or not as open. So they'll have burgers here, along with hot dogs as well. And then honey and bourbon glazed seared salmon fillet. So I'll show you that when I come up for lunch. Sliced smoky barbecue beef brisket. And then Cajun spice rotisserie chicken and St. Louis style pork spare ribs. Barbecue pork spare ribs. Buttered corn on the cob. And then sauerkraut and vegetarian bean chili. And then we're going to come around here, and we've got both barbecue and plain Lay's chips. And then raspberry crumble, lemon raspberry crumble loaf. I will be having that. Warm Texas cornbread, little baby cornbreads. And then chocolate brownies. And then these have changed over the years, but they're still good. These are the chocolate chip cookies. Here at Cookies, you gotta have cookies, right? So you'll see that there's another line here. There's another line over there and another line over there. So they really try to get you in and get you going on your food. Now, I've not eaten at Cookies for a couple of years, but good morning. Oh my goodness, hello Goose, how are you? This is our head server. Hey there. He's been wonderful to us on this back-to-back, just wonderful. Goose is such a kind person. He really has been so, just so nice to Brian and I. So, shout out, props to him. Here at the end of the walkway, so here's Cookies 2 behind me. We've got the end of the walkway here. We come to where you'll check in for your cabana. If you've rented a cabana here for the day at Castaway Cay, this is where you come. I've never rented a cabana, but I've heard they're very nice. I'm gonna flip this around, let you see what this looks like. Here we go. Welcome cabana guests only. So you will come here and you'll have a helper, from what I understand, to get you down to your cabana. You'll have your own little piece of the beach, and you will have someone to help you get what you need. Need sodas, they'll help you out. Food is right here. Like, it sounds magnificent. So by all means, have fun in your cabana if you choose to do that. All right, we are going to head out to Serenity Bay. That is the 18 and over area. And you can either walk out, and it's a good substantial walk, or you can take a tram. And today, I think I'm going to take a tram. This is Spring-a-Leak. This is where kiddos can come and play with pop jets and other things. And so if they just need some free play in the water, it's a great spot. All right, that's the extended family beach. So just to kind of orient you a little bit here, I'm gonna walk down the little walkway. So we're walking currently toward where you check in for the 5K, or not where you check in, where you begin. Okay, remember that little sign. So we're gonna walk this way and we're gonna hang a left, and that's where we're gonna catch the tram to Serenity Bay. Now, on the way out to Serenity Bay, it's really cool. There's some narration, and you also traverse part of the way, a good chunk of the way, on a landing strip for like a Cessna, a small plane, that is part of Castaway Cay's real backstory. It used to be a place where people would land planes and nefarious things would happen for illegal purposes. It is not that way anymore, but we do get to see some of the just some of the history of the island on our way out to Serenity. Here we are going to wait for our tram right here. Just a quick break from our tour of the island for a shout out to Give a Little Whistle Travel, our official sponsors for this video. I am so happy to be partnered with Give a Little Whistle Travel, and the vacation I'm on right now, this cruise, I booked with my own money through Give a Little Whistle Travel. So not only are they sponsoring this channel, I'm an actual client of theirs, and I'm happy to be. If you'd like any help, or just someone to look over your reservation, go ahead and reach out to them at givealittlewhistle.com. You can also give them a ring on the phone. You can also schedule a 30-minute, no obligation consultation with a member of the team. Here's the coolest thing that you get to do when you book your Disney Cruise Line vacation through Give a Little Whistle Travel. You will walk onto the ship with onboard credit. That means you walk in with a little change in your pocket. It can go toward anything like spa services. It can go toward shore excursions, different activities. It could even go to a smoothie or two. So definitely check out Give a Little Whistle Travel. Much love and a huge shout out to Deb and her team. Thank you so much for sponsoring. Off we go to Serenity. All right, this is the tram to Serenity Bay. So we are gonna hop on, and by we, I mean you and me. Off we go.
There's you.
Off we go. So there's the By the Seashore gift shop. This is the runway. It says Castaway Cay on the pavement. This is also part of the 5K path. To continue the 5K, you have to peel off over there. Just follow the signs. How cool is that? All right, we are off the tram at Serenity Bay. This is the Serenity Bay barbecue. So, hi there. Hi, how are you, Niall? Everybody, this is Niall. Niall is awesome. Niall is just awesome. Niall is such a cool person. So much fun to see Niall here. We're going to take a look at the buffet here. This gets like a mystery, just a mystique about it. I don't know why this has gotten a mystique over the years, but it is a little bit different than what you and I find at Cookies 1 and Cookies 2. So we'll take a look. All right, first things first, we have macaroni pasta salad, red skin potato salad. We have coleslaw, and then there's that grilled sweet corn salad that we saw down at Cookies 1 and Cookies 2. There's all the toppings for your burgers. They've got burgers ready to roll here, or buns ready to roll with all your toppings. And then, right there, and then we've got burger buns and hot dog buns. That's that little cornbread. That's New York cheesecake with raspberry, and then the lemon raspberry crumble loaf. And cookies, of course. Gotta have some cookies. So they are grilling burgers right out here. Also have hot dogs. They have the vegetarian bean chili, and also the corn on the cob.
Like a burger.
There's those spare ribs, and then the rotisserie chicken, just like down at Cookies. So the biggest difference up here, food-wise, is that they have New York strip steaks here as well. They will grill them right here. They are grilling them right now back there. And you can kind of ask for yours a certain way if you want to. It is a few minutes for a wait, okay? So you've got all the normal things, but then also those strip steaks. We've got tons of toppings over here, tons of fresh fruit. Look at that glorious fresh fruit. And then we're going to whip around here and find soft serve. Hi there, how are you? Good, thanks. So vanilla, chocolate, banana, and strawberry cones can be done today. And then, of course, our chips, beverages are around the corner here. And then you've got your ketchups, your mustards, all that. Now we're going to turn this away and head right over there and look at the beach. So that's the Windsock Hut. That's where you can do rentals of bikes, floats, and tubes. You can also get your wheelchairs that can go out in the water. Those fun bikes. Super cute. And then we're going to head down to the main walkway here. The area over here that you can see straight across is where you'll check in for your cabanas, your massages. So it's Brian Sunderly will tell you they are so good. He has gotten to have one before here at Castaway, and it was fantastic. So that's where you'll check in for your beachside cabana massages, biking and hiking trail. And we're going to go this way to the bathrooms. You'll see the bathrooms. I'm not going, not taking you with me. But here you've got bathrooms over here, and then you've also got the Castaway Air Bar. This is Serenity Bay. Not as serene today because of the higher winds, but I like that they've done this little flexible walkway right down to the water. They have expanded the beach over the years. It used to stop a whole lot shorter, of course, with the larger ships that they are bringing here to the island now. They've just got to have more chairs, more loungers and stuff. Now, more times than not, this is the way the water looks over here on Serenity Bay, or at least that's my luck. That's just what I've gotten. There's a little bit of rougher water. Even on the most serene days, you've got reeds in the water. It's a little, like, the beach isn't as pristine. It's just got, you know, what you would have at the beach. This says no swimming right here, so don't do that. Go inside the ropes there and you can swim there, but there's no way I would get in that water today. It's just a little rough. This is the Castaway Air Bar. You can get all the drinks your heart desires here, and you might even see your favorite bartender from the ship here staffing the bar. So again, this is the 18 and over location. This is where adults come to get away from all those kiddos that are on the ship. And even it is kind of nice in the ship because there's plenty of locations where kids aren't. Just want to take a quick minute to share some thoughts about Serenity Bay that I've kind of gathered over the years. This Serenity Bay on Castaway, I'm going to differentiate between the two because there is a Serenity Bay now on Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point, Disney's new, it's not, you know, they don't have the whole island, but I'll call it an island, on Eleuthera. This Serenity Bay is not my favorite. It never has been. The Family Beach is so beautifully located in the spot where the sun's going to hit in the afternoon. It's going to be gorgeous. They have, the beach is white sandy beach, nice and smooth. This is on the other side of the island that faces a totally different direction, and the wind just tends to do what the wind is doing today. It whips around this corner, but it's nicer over on the Family Beach. It's not my favorite. I don't like how the sun hits over here. It just doesn't look serene like I would want Serenity Bay to be. Also, the food is not that big of a step up from what we have at Cookies. Cookies barbecue is not my favorite. It's just not. They have tried to jazz up that menu over the years, and I'm so glad that they have. But still, it's not like a stellar meal. It's fun. It's all included. It's right here. You don't have to really think about your food on your beach day, which is great. And who doesn't love soft serve? But for me, Castaway is about being on that Family Beach. It is to find a shady lounge chair and to read a book and to play in the water and just enjoy being there. And Serenity Bay just isn't typically where I choose to go at all. I will say, and you'll see this in my Lighthouse Point tour, my Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point. I'll link that in the description box. You'll see that they've done a whole lot of changes to that version of Serenity Bay, and to be honest, head and shoulders above this one. It's fabulous. I'm gonna head back on the tram, back to the main part of the island, and I'll give you a couple final thoughts.
As a reminder, not destroying paying 11 a.m. with the gear location. Okay, barbecue. Pelican Point, Shasta, coming up.
All right, let's go. Banana soft serve. An essential. Have banana ice cream will travel. Just as I wrap up things here on Castaway Cay, just know that you're gonna have a great day here. Like literally, it's gonna be so much fun at Castaway Cay. Come off the ship. Already, my advice is sunscreen, bathing suit on, everything. Bring a bag with you that you can toss in. I mean, it's just like a beach at home, right? But, you know, things for the kids, a change of clothes if you need it, if you want it. But this is Disney does a Caribbean beach day, like the perfect day at the beach. And I have notes, and I've given you those notes, but they're very few at this point. It's so much fun being on Castaway Cay. I love it. If you need further details about Castaway Cay, drop them in the comments section, and I will do my very best to answer them for you. And then, have you ever been to Castaway Cay on a Disney cruise, and what did you think? Leave that in the comments. I really do look forward to having these conversations with you. Thank you so much for watching today. It is such a blessing having you hang out here. I'm so grateful to you for giving up your time. If you want to, you can follow along with me on Instagram at Denny_Sunderly. And of course, please consider joining the amazing team of magic makers here on this channel at patreon.com/Denny_Sunderly. Please consider joining the whole 9 yards. They're the most amazing team of supporters. Please consider liking this video and subscribing to this channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell and share it with someone else if they're coming to Castaway Cay anytime soon. Have a great one. Sending you all the love and all the salty wishes. Take care, everyone. From Castaway Cay. Bye. Time for lunch. Chips, a little potato salad. Ooh, I've already spilled a potato. Here's a bunch of fruit that was not out earlier, so that's good to grab some of that. The last time I had this sweet corn salad was really nice. All right, here's our cheeseburgers. And there's the hot dogs, sliced smoky barbecue beef brisket. There's the spare ribs. And the Cajun spice rotisserie chicken.
Brisket, that sounds good.
That does. That does. I think I'm gonna try that. Oh, vegetable bean chili, sauerkraut. I did not get a shot of the salmon. Brian's getting the salmon. Okay, I'm gonna grab a cookie. Good to go. Oh, and the crumble loaf. We'll come back. They are having a dance party, and I love me a good dance party. So I might have to go dance here soon. I wanted just to take a nibble of this smoky brisket for you. Barbecue beef brisket. The little birds are like, let's eat Brian's. He's away getting beverages right now. So we've got some crispy fried onions, a little bit of coleslaw, and very little brisket on this. I took a small sandwich, but this is like very small. Very little brisket. Here we go. I like the flavor of it. That might be one of my new favorite things here in Castaway Cay. But I would almost love, in fact, I would love a pile of barbecue brisket. Like without the bread. And I know I don't have to eat the bread, but there's so little on there. That's what I would like. I'd like a little pile of the brisket. And of course, you gotta have a cookie at Cookies. So this is what the cookies are currently. Yeah, always good. And if you want, we can make a cookie sandwich with the soft serve ice cream. I saved your food from the birds. Oh, thank you. The birds wanted your food.
Oh, well, thank you.
Let's take a bite of the salmon. Brian picked up the salmon. It's pretty good, huh? It's on the dry side, but I would assume it would be. I'm just glad to have that option here. That's a look at cookies. P.S. I ended up doing the 5K. Don't forget that you can walk or jog or run it any time of day. So if you don't want to get off the ship first thing in the morning, you can walk it, run it, whatever, in the afternoon. And you still get the medal. Let's go.